What's up, guys? Today we've got a Gareth Bull Wee Knives Miura, I think is how you say it. Not 100% sure. You saw it on the title and the thumbnail, so I don't know how you pronounce these things sometimes. But this one came from Drop to the Pass Around group that I am in and part of. And thank you, fellow Pass Arounders, for letting me in. I greatly appreciate that. So I think that this one, I don't know if you can still order it, and I think it's not shipping until January. But here it is today anyway, to show you what you can look for in the secondary market in January, and to just show you a really cool knife. That is a lot smaller than my normal tastes. I like this. I don't love it's just too small for me. That's about the only thing I don't like. So let's just dive into the specs, and then we'll talk about some of the things I like and don't like. It's 4 1/8 inch closed. It is a front flipper, or some people might call it a top flipper. I don't know. So it is a front flipper that works really well. 7 1/4 inches overall, 3.1 inch blade, 2.96 cutting edge of S35 VN, rather thin blade at 0.117. Overall thickness is 0.51, so fairly thick handle versus thinner blade. That's okay, and it weighs in at just 2.6 ounces. So let's zoom in because this one deserves close up. So it is a very dark stonewash blade that Wee is really good at doing. Nice carbon fiber. It's like a weave pattern carbon fiber, I think they call it. A fantastic and amazing, as close as you can get to a deep carry pocket clip without being a deep carry pocket clip. That's a 3D milled titanium clip that just is fantastic and works amazingly. Carbon fiber backspacer. Steel liners. Pretty thick steel liners, actually. And then a sterile blade on the back. I mean, it's just a great looking knife for sure. Now, the carbon fiber is pretty, it's super slick. I don't know that I am concerned about losing my grip, but because it's a front flipper, you're holding it differently to deploy. So I think I just don't have as strong of a grip on the knife as you would with a flipper. I think you're holding it a little bit differently and a little more securely to flip it, a traditional flipper, from the backside, I think. I feel like I have a tighter grip on the blade or on the handle than when I'm doing a front flip. I'm kind of holding on to it by the clip. And that's really kind of it. I'm just kind of holding it by the clip and my palm. So I think I have a little less secure grip on it than I would if I was doing a traditional flipper. So the slickness might be an issue. I haven't found it to be. I've been carrying this around for a couple days, and it's working just fine. And it doesn't slip out of my hand. I think you could use this great. There is some jimping on the back of the blade. Not super aggressive, but it feels good in your hand. It just, I don't know. It's small. It's too small for me. I wouldn't have one because it's just too small. But really, outside of the size, I think it's great. The carbon fiber, I don't know. I like more of a muted carbon fiber, um, like how the way Benchmade does it. This is I really prefer a carbon fiber that's more matte than a polished gloss. But again, that's a personal thing. That's the personal aesthetic. This one, while it's smooth, it's not as slick as this polished version. You know, if that kind of makes sense. I think you know what I mean. So, but all in all, I think they did a fantastic job on this. I'm really digging it, and I'm glad that I got to check it out. Let's do a couple size comparisons real quick. And here, let's turn this over because the clip kind of makes it set a little bit off kilter. So we've got the Sharpie, of course, the Spyderco Delica to give you kind of a good size comparison. It's just a hair longer than the Delica. So very small knife overall, but it works. And speaking of small, let's go with the ZT0230. Much smaller, little slip joint. And stepping up a little bit, go to the Holt Spectre. Quite a bit longer, noticeably longer. I don't know that we need to go much farther than that. Since we pulled it out, how about the Benchmade 940 as a comparison? So a bit longer, but very similar in height. The 940 fits a little better in the hand because the handle is a little bit longer, enough to get another finger in. So, but very similar in overall handle size and grip. So, there you have it, guys. A really cool knife. This one was, obviously a collaboration through We Knives and Gareth Bull, and brought to us exclusively by Drop, formerly Mass Drop. So, pretty cool knife. Glad that I was able to get one to check out and to share with all of you. So, thanks for watching, guys. As always, I greatly appreciate all of your time, all of your comments, and all of your support. So, continue to do that. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow on the next video.